Welcome back, welcome back. We are at this next episode of Beyond the Scoreboard podcast. As always, I am your host, Caleb Rosario. My co-host Brendan will be joining. Will be joining soon. He is attending to some matters right now, but he will be on the stream soon. And we have a lot to talk about today, man. But before we start this podcast, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, man. We have been getting a lot of engagement lately, and it's been awesome to see. A lot of comments, a lot of views, but just if you guys are viewing this, man, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. You know what I mean? That's definitely helps more than you guys know. The like button helps pushes out the stream to the algorithm, and that's all we want, man. We're just trying to grow this thing, and comment your thoughts about all the topics that we talk about, and comment in the comments. Make sure you let us know topics you want us to cover, things we may have missed. Disagree, even if you guys disagree with our takes, I don't really care. I just want, it's a friendly debate. It's always in good fun. But yeah, man, we have a lot to talk about today, as you've seen from the title. For the basketball segment that we're gonna have, we're gonna wait for Brendan to get on there. He definitely wants to be a part of that. But I just want to briefly go over uh some things we saw around the NFL yesterday, starting with the Shedeur. Well, yesterday, Sunday actually, starting with the Shedeur Sanders um, situation, NFL debut situation, all that. I think he obviously, numbers wise, he played awful. He came into the game after Dylan Gabriel got hurt, um, and the Ravens beat the Browns 23-16. And as you can see from those stats, he did not play very well by any means. He had one of the worst ratings any quarterback has had this season. And I saw a stat earlier today that if he spiked the ball on every pass attempt, he would have had a higher rating. So that goes to show a lot. Um, but I think there is context to the fact that his stats were that bad. I think the Cleveland Browns organization, first off, is a joke. I think that they are one of the worst run organizations in the NFL. And reason being is the fact that they have set Shador up to fail. You clearly see that they did not want to draft him. They did not want to draft him. And based off of how they've handled the situation with Shedeur Sanders this year, you can tell they just do not want him on this team. They don't, which I don't understand why they don't trade him. I don't understand why they don't make it known instead of just saying that, Dylan Gabriel is the better option, which we all know Dylan Gabriel is not the better option. He was not the better quarterback in college. He was not the better option coming out of college. He is not the better option for this team. When you see players like Myles Garrett and David Njoku and Jerry Jeudy and all these guys advocating for Shedeur Sanders when they drafted him, and not one of them advocated for Dylan Gabriel, that just says a lot. That shows who the locker room wants. And when you disrespect your team like that and put a guy like Dylan Gabriel, you started Joe Flacco, he got traded. Then you go with Dylan Gabriel. Shedeur Sanders starts off as the third string quarterback, and you then proceed when he's the backup quarterback. You don't use him in practice to get some reps with the ones. How is he supposed to get any rapport with the ones, knowing that you have a fluid quarterback situation that he very well could end up getting snaps at some point in the season? You don't let him take snaps with the ones in practice. Not even in practice. You don't let him get some rapport with those guys. The first snaps he took with the ones were the snaps you saw in this game on Sunday. Obviously, there's no rapport, there's no chemistry. And the Ravens did as good as a job as you can do against a rookie, and they made it uncomfortable for him. They knew the situation. The league knows. And it's a shame how Kevin Stefanski and this front office has handled this situation. There is no point that a backup quarterback that the number two quarterback should not be getting reps with the ones. If Dylan Gabriel gets hurt, which he did, Shedeur is your starter, which he is going to be this Sunday against the Raiders. And now you give him a week to prepare for his first NFL start. And this is the first time he's getting a full practice week with the ones. It's absolutely ridiculous. And you've seen the way that they have handled this situation from the draft. Shedeur Sanders was one of the most accurate quarterbacks in college, playing behind one of the worst offensive lines in college football at Colorado. Everyone knows how bad that offensive line was. They had some good skill position players. They had some good receivers. Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn, LeJontay Wester, Amarion Miller. They had some good weapons the couple years that he was there. But the offensive line was horrendous. They had next to no running game. So everybody knew what they were going to do coming out of the game. They're going to pass the ball. A lot of screens, a lot of deep shots, and he hit them. He completed, if I'm not mistaken, almost 70% of his passes in those 2 years. He was a great, accurate, and a very, very accurate quarterback in college football. And everyone will say, oh, he didn't win anything. Okay. But the only reason we saw Colorado play football games and we would stay up at 10 o'clock at night to watch Colorado is because of Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. No one else. Look at Colorado now. Have you stayed up to watch a Colorado game this year? I haven't. It matters. And everyone was expecting him to be either the first or second quarterback taken off the board. Obviously Cam Ward was the consensus number one pick. I still believe that Shedeur Sanders will end up being a better quarterback if put in the right situation rather than Cam Ward. Obviously, Cam Ward is more talented, but I think Cam Ward reminds me a lot of Anthony Richardson. Now, a lot can change. Cam Ward definitely has a high upside, but he gives me a lot of Anthony Richardson. Big arm, but does not really process the field well. And that college style and you saw it with Caleb Williams last year too, holding on to the football will get you hurt, will lead to sacks. These guys are way too good in the NFL. They are way too fast. You cannot hold on to the football. All that extending plays and throwing across your body outside that is very, very difficult to do in the NFL. And guys are not running scot-free in the NFL. Now, you see Caleb Williams with a really good play caller in Ben Johnson. Really good scheme, good weapons around him. He has had a really good second year in the NFL to the point that the Bears are 7-3. Shedeur Sanders is not as talented as those guys, but I think he's just as smart, if not smarter, than those guys as far as IQ goes with reading defenses. I truly believe that. And if you look, I posted a short. You can look on the page on this YouTube page. I posted a short not too long ago, a couple hours ago, speaking and showing clips of how bad that offensive line played, and pretty much the 16 passes that he was pressured on maybe 14 of them, and the couple that he was not pressured on, that he had time, he delivered great, accurate throws. Shedeur Sanders isn't really a mobile quarterback. He can extend plays, but he's not really a mobile quarterback. He's not a Lamar Jackson. He's not a Jalen Hurts. He's not a Josh Allen. He's not one of those guys. He's more of a pocket passer quarterback. So, and when you don't have an offensive line, it's very difficult to do that, especially as a rookie when you have not have reps with the guys you're throwing the football to, which is a joke. It is an absolute joke. And truth be told, with how poorly his stats are, the Browns had a chance to win the game. He delivered a beautiful throw into the end zone. It was good defense, but he delivered a beautiful throw in the end zone that was dropped that would have tied the game up. And he did miss on the pass prior in the back of the end zone after he was scrambling to his left. He missed that throw. But you can see that when he had time, he was going through his progressions, reading the field, and trying to deliver the ball accurately. And he was making good throws. It's just guys on the Browns don't get separation. They just don't. The offensive line does not let you be comfortable as a quarterback because they are so bad. The reason why the Browns even have a chance to win games every single week and why they always say that they're a quarterback away is because of how awesome that defense is. That defense is outstanding, led by Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward. Like, they are so good that the fact that we say they are one quarterback away, and I do believe that they are a quarterback away from competing, especially in that division. But the problem is you need a quarterback that's going to get reps with the ones, and you need an organization that is going to stand by their quarterback. Like, when an organization doesn't believe in you, it's really not going to work out. You're better off just getting traded or getting released and getting picked up to a situation where he is going to benefit. And there's a lot of other teams that passed up on him that I was very surprised. He said he didn't want to go to the Ravens, and he said he didn't want to go to Eagles. And there was reports that came out that Sanders tanked some interviews because he didn't want to go to certain teams, aka the Giants. He didn't want to go to these teams. And did that hurt him? I do believe it did, but that doesn't mean that he shouldn't have been a first round draft pick. The New Orleans Saints could have used him. The Pittsburgh Steelers could have used him. And yes, I know Aaron Rodgers is there, but you're not going to have a backup plan for Aaron Rodgers. Mason Rudolph isn't the answer. And the Steelers have a better situation than the Cleveland Browns. The Steelers, you pass up on him. The Saints passed off on him multiple times. Cleveland passed up on him multiple times until they were forced to draft him in the 5th round, which is ridiculous. From a first-round talent, which I think he is, to a 5th-round slide, and you go to an organization that really didn't want you. And I believe it has to do a lot with who his dad is. Primetime is one of the more polarizing figures. As much as I'm a fan, I am a fan of Prime, but I have a Prime hoodie that my brother-in-law gave me. Like I wear it often. I'm a big fan of him. Big fan of the Sanders family. I think that they are good for football. College football hates him. The NFL hates him because I'm pretty sure he said he doesn't want. I know he said he's never going to go coach in the NFL. And his son Shedeur, trying to make a name for himself, does have that level of confidence in himself, which he rightfully should have, and every player should have. And they don't like him for it. They think he's too cocky. I don't believe that. I believe he's just confident in his ability because he knows what he can do, and he's not getting a fair shot to do it. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to see as a fan who enjoys the game, who is a fan of him. It's frustrating to see what the Cleveland Browns are doing, and they are just a poorly run organization. There's a lot of poorly run organizations in sports. There's a lot of poorly run organizations in the NFL. The Browns are probably at the top of that list, along with the New York Jets. They're abysmal at what they do. They never get anything right. They never get anything right. And they've drafted good defensive players. They've gotten really good defensive players. But the offense is the reason why this team has yet to compete. And I don't believe that if Shedeur Sanders stays, that he is even going to be the answer there. The reason being is because your own coach and front office doesn't believe in you. So they're not going to put you in positions to succeed, which is a shame. I think the Cleveland Browns should move on for Shedeur Sanders at the end of this season, even now. But obviously, trade deadline's over. But they should have removed from him and part ways with him. Let him go to a more favorable situation. You don't want him. We were forced to draft you. We're going to trade you to a situation where it might benefit you more. That's what I think needs to happen. And it's truly a shame to see organizations get down on their players that they drafted, and not give them a fair shot when they are most likely going to have to get snaps at some point, because that quarterback situation is a train wreck in Cleveland. Everyone knew Joe Flacco wasn't going to last through the season, and everyone knows football, and even they know themselves, Dylan Gabriel isn't the answer. He is not the answer at quarterback. Shedeur Sanders was not given a fair shot, and the Cleveland Browns front office should be ashamed of themselves, truly. And if they need to do themselves a favor and get rid of him, trade him to somewhere that he's going to benefit and you're going to benefit, because now you don't have the pressure of just needing to play him, because that's what it is now. You have to play Shedeur now. He's going to start on Sunday, and I think a favorable matchup for him against the Las Vegas Raiders. But you still got to deal with Max Crosby on that defense. That's pretty much it. You've seen what the Dallas Cowboys did to them last night. If Kevin Stefanski dials up a game plan that is going to be beneficial for Shedeur Sanders, I think the Cleveland Browns can win that game, and Shedeur Sanders can look pretty good. I'm not going to say he's going to look elite. I'm not going to say he's going to go out there and throw for 300 yards, but he's going to look very good in his first start. If Cleveland Browns just take the L, you got to start him. Let me just put him in a position to be successful. Get the ball out of his hands quick Get the ball in Jerry Judy's hands. Get the ball in David Njoku's hands. Run the football. Let your defense work. Run the football. Make sure Shedeur Sanders has easy completions. And if there's a situation where he's getting blitzed on third down, let him throw the ball. Because Shedeur Sanders is one of the smartest quarterbacks coming out of that college, if not the smartest. That's what everyone during the draft process was saying. He is very cerebral at the line of scrimmage. He can diagnose the defense very well. I just don't think that the Cleveland Browns are going to do that, though, which is unfortunate. They're not going to put him in a favorable situation. It's unfortunate. It truly is. It truly is unfortunate, man. And let me know what you guys think in the comments of if it's, Shedeur is going to be the issue, or if it's Kevin Stefanski, or if it's the front office, or whoever it is. Comment your thoughts. It's around the NFL, you see a lot of situations that like that where everyone's looking for that guy at quarterback. Everyone if you don't have a good quarterback, you will not win. You will not win if you don't have a good quarterback. You need an above average quarterback to win in the NFL. Quarterback play is the reason why the NFL teams that struggle most of the time. It's because of the organization and because of the quarterback play. Look at how many teams around the league you're like, yo, if they get a quarterback, man, it's over. If they get a quarterback, it's over. If they get the Chicago Bears, the Washington Commanders before this year, obviously they're dealing with a lot of injuries. Look at how many teams are one quarterback away. And truthfully, there are more teams that quarterback can, in a different situation, like look at Baker Mayfield. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, after Brady, were just like, what's going to happen? What's happening now? What's going to happen without Brady? Before Brady was Jameis Winston, and that, you know how that turned out. It was like, yo, we're wasting Mike Evans' talent. We're wasting Chris Godwin. We're wasting a great defense. They went out and got Tom Brady, got a Super Bowl, and then look at Baker Mayfield now. All he needed was a change of scenery. All he needed was a change of scenery. Carolina didn't work out. Cleveland didn't work out, obviously. Like, all it takes, Sam Darnold, as poorly as he played on Sunday, but look at the revival he had last year in Minnesota. And then he gets a contract for Seattle and goes to Seattle and has them as one of the best offenses in the NFL. Scheme matters for these guys, man. Scheme and situation, matters for almost every quarterback in the NFL. And I know people are going to probably look at me like I'm crazy and say, like, we haven't seen Patrick Mahomes in a bad scheme. I do think Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL, but we have not seen him in a bad scheme. He's been with Andy Reid his entire career. He had Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce in their prime. Like, yes, he has elevated the play of others like Hollywood Brown and Sky Moore and Kadarius Toney. He had elevated the play of those guys. And I think Patrick Mahomes just is that good. But he's also been in a scheme that has helped him tremendously with one of the best offensive minds to ever be in the game in Andy Reid. And then you see other guys that get held back because of a poorly ran scheme, aka Lamar Jackson. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get, if we as fans can see this, how can these teams that get paid and the front offices that are $1 billion owners and $1 million coaches and players can't see this? Let me not say the players, because I think the players see it. I think the players are smarter than a lot of the coaches. I think the coaches just, and front office egos get in the way, and they don't want to admit when they're wrong. Truthfully, they don't want to admit when they're wrong. But yeah, that's my thought on Shedeur Sanders. I'm hoping I'm definitely going to watch the game on Sunday. I'm hoping he plays well. I'm hoping that Cleveland comes out to win and he looks serviceable, and they go out there with a plan to help him attack the Raiders defense, which isn't that good besides Max Crosby. Also around the NFL, there's a lot been going on. I'm not going to really speak on the Eagles situation too much. I've talked ad nauseum about it. Definitely going to get into it later in the week when getting ready for their game against the Cowboys this Sunday. Looking around the NFL, I think the NFC is very, very hard, very, very difficult. The AFC to me is wide open, but it isn't as much as of a gauntlet as the NFC. Right now, the Eagles lead the conference at 8-2. They are tied with record for the Rams, but they had the tiebreaker over the Rams considering they beat them in Week 3. But the Rams are also 8-2. Look like one of the best teams in the NFL. Matt Stafford looked like he's currently the MVP alongside Drake May. Um, then you got the Rams. You got the Buccaneers at 6-4. Lost a high scoring game against the Bills. It was just one of those games. Defenses couldn't get a stop for either team. Seattle at 7-3 after losing to the Rams. San Francisco has played well in the absence of Brock Purdy. I don't really see them making a run, but San Francisco is definitely a team that you can't sleep on. The Detroit Lions, even though that the Eagles absolutely batter them down defensively, the Detroit Lions are a team that definitely can explode in any week, and for them, they can easily go win 2 games in the playoffs and get to the NFC Championship game, 100%. And with that offense, and the defense isn't bad by any means. The defense is good. It's just a matter of what Jared Goff are you going to get. If you stop the run against the Lions, you have a really, really good chance. The Eagles did that. Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs had 100+ yards receiving, but on the ground, they did virtually nothing. And when you stop the Detroit Lions, you have a chance. And there are teams in the NFL. The Green Bay Packers have a great defense that can stop the run. If they match up together, the Green Bay Packers already showed them in Week 1 what kind of game it's going to be if that offense can't get going. So the Green Bay Packers is another team that I don't really trust, but I know for sure can go out there and win a wild card game, maybe a division game, maybe. But people had the Green Bay Packers as going to the NFC Championship game before the season started. The Chicago Bears, a surprising 7-3. It's very, very shocking 7-3. Caleb Williams has played phenomenal. Ben Johnson has been a game changer. Again, scheme matters, man. I've been talking at nauseum about this, that the scheme matters for a lot, mostly every single quarterback. Look how Caleb Williams looks. Look how good he looks. He looks phenomenal, and he does leave some plays out there to be desired. And he makes some kind of head scratching decisions. Where we're like, what are you even doing? But Ben Johnson is one of the best coordinators and now coaches in the game. And it's truly, it's tough. It's tough to see, they're leading the division. Who expected that coming into the season? Yeah, they thought that they were going to be better than they were last year, but with the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers and even the Minnesota Vikings, everyone thought the Bears were going to finish last in that division with a good record, but that was one of the more tougher divisions coming into the season. The Bears look phenomenal. And they're definitely going to be I truly believe they're going to be a tough out because they also have one of the best defenses in the NFL. And Jalen Johnson should be coming back soon. He's one of the best corners in the NFL, top 5 cornerback in my opinion. So it all depends on matchups. To me, playoff football depends on who you get matchup-wise. Who's the matchup you're going to get? To me, everybody knows in boxing, styles make fights, right? If you get a good matchup, which the Chicago Bears can match up against a lot of teams in the NFC, the Chicago Bears can get to an NFC Championship game. I'm not saying it's going to be easy because they got to run a gauntlet. They're probably going to have to run into the Rams or Seattle, and that's going to be tough games to win. But I truly believe that the Bears, I trust them over the Green Bay Packers. I don't trust Jordan Love by any means. And looking at how the Lions haven't played well against teams that are in the playoffs currently. They haven't. They have not played well. They beat up on very bad teams, but they struggle against decent to very good teams. They struggle a lot. So, Josh, the Bears. Josh is my boss, by the way. And he is a Bears fan. So, I mean, the AFC to me is a little bit more on the wide open side that I don't really know who's going to come out of the AFC. I really don't. Right now, the Chiefs are out of the playoffs. Who had that on their bingo card? The Broncos are leading the AFC at 9-2. The Broncos have looked very, very good. But Bo Nix to me is like he can be very, very good one week and he can be a disaster in one week. So it's like what matchup he's gonna get. The Patriots, the Colts, the Steelers, I don't really believe in, but like the Chargers, the so many teams in the AFC where you're like, which one is gonna win though? Like, who's gonna come out of the AFC? I don't have a clear answer. If I had to pick right now, the way it looks, I'll probably go with the New England Patriots, considering how well Drake May has played, and that defense is very, very good. They can run the football against anyone. The Colts are definitely going to be a tough out because of how effective Jonathan Taylor is at running the football, and that defense is pretty good as well. But I probably pick the Patriots right now, the way it looks. If I'm just looking at standings, and right now, obviously things can change over the course of the next 7 weeks of the season. But I'll probably pick the Patriots right now to come out the AFC. But it's not going to be an easy ride for any of those teams. The Bills are another team that you look at and you're like, they had the quarterback, probably the best talent at quarterback in the AFC besides Mahomes. And it's still like, I don't know what to expect from the Bills on a week-to-week basis. I don't know what I'm going to expect, what I'm going to see from Josh Allen on a week-to-week basis. I don't know what to get from that. I don't know what I'm going to get. James Cook is a great running back, but I don't know what I'm going to get. So, as far as playoff football goes, it all depends on matchups. In the NFC, I think obviously the Eagles are favored currently to get back to the Super Bowl. Again, I'm not going to really speak on the situation going on with them because I feel like we've been talking about it a lot on this channel. And this, as much as I'm an Eagles fan, I think I just don't want to keep speaking on the same subjects, right? Right now, joining us is the Browns interim head coach, and that's Brendan. My co-host Brendan. What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
What up, bro?
Yeah, I'm kind of explaining to the chat right now. You tell me your thoughts. I'm obviously gonna get your take on it. I already spoke about mine, but it's a shame what the Cleveland Browns how have they handled the Shedeur situation, and
Yes, this is.
I'm very upset with how they handled it, and I'm hoping that they don't sabotage him on Sunday against the Raiders. I really don't. Like, I'm really hoping that they give him a really good chance. Obviously, he's going to have the first week to really throw to the ones all season long in practice. So you let me know what you think, how you feeling on the Shedeur situation.
So, for example, this has been like a crazy saga. Like, this has got to be the most covered 5th-round draft pick of all time.
The
Number
most,
one.
yeah.
Like, dude, you would think like he went 1-1. The way like everybody wants to talk about him and everything, it's crazy. But number two things. One, I backup quarterback in the first place. Undersized, and I can't imagine what he was doing in practice that made them think like this is the guy we're gonna go with first. I think that the NFL was like somewhat punishing Shedeur.
Yep.
And it's really sad, like the way he's been treated. I mean, like, how do you have a backup quarterback for the last 5 weeks and he has taken no reps with the ones?
That's exactly what I said, bro. That's exactly what I said verbatim. How's your backup quarterback? And knowing that quarterback situation is so fluid in Cleveland, he doesn't even get a chance.
And it's like, I mean, it's like they were honestly they were purposefully like not playing him. Like, that's honestly the only conclusion I can come to.
Yeah, for sure. Now they're forced to. Now they're forced to play him because Dylan Gabriel is hurt, as he's quote unquote hurt. But
actually, no, I think it is straight.
Dylan Gabriel hasn't been the answer. Like, he was never the answer. He wasn't the better quarterback in college. He was not better than Shedeur Sanders ever. No one in their right mind thought Dylan Gabriel would be drafted, or even Tyler Shutt would be drafted before Shedeur Sanders.
Bailey Zappi.
It was Cam Ward and Shedeur as the top 2 quarterbacks in the draft, and Shedeur falls to 5th round. Like, and
I'm telling you,
he passes up on him 3 times. Like, it's absurd, man. It's absurd.
And then, like, honestly, I want to know what the plan was, at the beginning of the season. Were they ever going to give him a chance? You know what I mean? Like, were they just going to let Dylan Gabriel do the whole year and they
Do
were
you
just like,
think? Do you
whatever.
think if Dylan Gabriel doesn't get hurt, that Shedeur is even taking a snap this season? Do you think so?
This,
Because I
this
don't
is, you know what's crazy? Honestly, I fully expected them to announce that Bailey Zappi was going to start the next game.
yo,
Like,
if they did that, bro, like that's just pure disrespect, absolute pure disrespect.
because it's sad.
I
It really
heard
is, because he deserved a shot. He deserves a shot. I mean, it's not like we got. And then here's the thing: let's say he does really well, and Deshaun Watson comes back. I think he has to sit.
because of the money.
Because the $46 million. Yeah, we let him go out there get cooked.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. Because I mean, look, here's the thing: I don't think Shedeur is the answer.
I don't think.
I don't think he's. Look. I like Shedeur. I want him to be good, but I don't know the ceiling that he has. Like, can he do what Baker Mayfield, does for Tampa? Maybe. I think that probably could be
a good situation around him. He can for sure.
Yeah, I think him and Baker are very similar, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, in terms of skill set. I mean, he's a little bit more mobile.
Baker's more mobile. Yeah, Baker's better at
You think Baker's more mobile?
I think Baker's more mobile. Shedeur, I don't think is that mobile. Truly, I don't. I think Shedeur is better. Not better. I'm saying like they're comparable as far as passing the football from the pocket. I think Baker is very good at getting out of sacks. I don't think Shedeur is that.
I think he's better. I think Baker is better at in the pocket feet, but like once you get outside the pocket, I think Shedeur is more elusive.
I agree.
I might agree with that. Baker's got that like Tom Brady kind of feet where it's like he'll step up, little baby steps to get out of the way of those pass rushes. Where Shedeur, and that's the one thing he's got to get better at, that is he can't just take off running backwards.
Yeah, he's very like it's like he gets very like he takes some deep drops and then he tries to spin out of them and it's already you're 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and these guys in the NFL are way too fast for you to be doing that.
Dude, they're way too fast. Like those DNs are running the same as those quarterbacks.
Yeah, those DNs are running 4.8s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So it's tough. Ellis, I want to get a couple of comments. Ellis, shout out Ellis. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Hit that like button. It's just I know you subscribe. Appreciate that. But he said, I heard they were gonna, and I saw this too. I heard they were gonna give him the last 4 games, and I saw that like a quote. I don't know. It was definitely on social media that they were gonna give him week 14 to 18. So that was the plan originally for him. And
so he was always gonna get. He was always gonna get reps eventually.
That was never confirmed by Kevin Stefanski, but insider information from the Cleveland organization said that they were planning on him giving him week 14 to 18. So
but see, if you think, but see, that makes no sense, because what's the point of playing Dylan Gabriel 10 weeks if you were always?
I don't know.
See, this is what I'm saying, but this is the kind of thing that we just need a real coach, like just a real coach. Somebody come in and be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it my way, because I feel like he's listening to too many people and he's taking everybody's feedback.
It's the front office. It's the front office, bro.
I'm telling you, he's taking.
Does not like him, and they're in Kevin Stefanski's ear constantly, for sure.
Constantly, yeah. He's gonna lose this job trying to, and he's not even the one doing it.
Like, I don't think
I'm not saying he's a good coach. I'm not saying he deserves to be a coach in the first place. But I'm saying
I don't either. I don't think he's bad, because he has won Coach of the Year a couple times. Like, I don't think he's a bad head coach. I think he's just a puppet of what the organization wants, and they have him there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Jamie says Shedeur is a sack magnet, and I can understand that, because I don't think he's very elusive in the pocket. I just don't. I think in the right situation, I don't think in Cleveland, but in the right situation, they will coach him up like, dude, you in the NFL, you cannot do that. You either step up in the pocket, or when you bail,
you throw it away.
You get out of there, you throw it away.
Yeah.
You can't just bail 15 yards back and throw off your back foot and think that that ain't happening. You don't have you don't have that. You know what I mean? Ellis said classic Browns. I said that too. I was like, they're one of the worst organizations in the NFL, and that is,
They got to be.
if not the worst, along with the New York Jets. They're, to me, they're 1A, 1B as far as who's the worst organization in the NFL. And
That's a tough choice.
I'm saying, like, if I don't know. Like Cleveland, though, the thing is with Cleveland, right? I think they're worse because of the Jets have a lot else wrong with them other than the quarterback situation. They're just not put together. Cleveland is literally a good quarterback situation away from competing because of how good that defense is. Like,
They're good everywhere but the line and, well, I mean, now the wide receivers, but I mean, we've had wide receiver groups
yeah,
we had Amari Cooper 3 years ago.
you
We
had
had,
Odell.
I mean, obviously Josh Gordon didn't do what he was supposed to do, but we had Josh Gordon.
Jerry Jeudy isn't a bum by any means.
Yeah,
Like,
but I think he's mid. He's mid though.
yeah, I think he needs another guy opposite of him to be able to take pressure off him. I don't think Jerry Jeudy can be your number one, but and David Njoku is really good at tight end, and they have a good running. Like Kushan Junkins is a really good running back as a rookie, so it's like they have the pieces in play that if they were just to have a good organization. Oh yeah, that's a good. Ellis said the Saints. I give you that too. The Saints are definitely poorly ran, and the Giants. Yeah, I mean, then this is what I was saying earlier. There's a lot of we just lost Brendan, but there's a lot of organizations that are ran terribly, and it holds a team back from possibly competing. But the problem is I don't think these owners and organizations care, because there's no way they're this senile. They don't care at all. They literally I don't think these organizations care. They're senile. They're not that senile. I mean, I think that they're just literally like money hungry, and they have so much ego they don't want to admit when they're wrong about something. That's the issue. And like, instead of just admitting I was wrong that we didn't draft Shedeur in the first round, and we made it a clown show, and we didn't give him a chance to get with the starters. I'm wrong for this, so let me just try to make it up. Let's put him in a situation to be successful. Let's give him some reps with the ones, and let's see what he can do. Dylan Gabriel isn't good. Like, it's not like you had a Deshaun Watson in his prime when he was with Houston playing and he got hurt, and you're like, all right, now what we do? It's like you have the worst quarterback situation in the NFL. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, we had 7 quarterbacks at one point.
yeah, bro.
Like, what are we supposed to do with that?
You trade Kenny Pickett, but you don't trade Shedeur to be in a favorable situation. Why not just be like, take your losses? You didn't pay much to get him, so like, all right, let me just trade him to a favorable situation. He's off our hands. We're not forced to play him, and let's see what he can do with another situation in a better thing for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jamie said, not sure about Mara. I think he cares. Talking about the Giants GM, he just makes. I think he just makes stupid decisions, and he has nepo babies running around. That's a fact. Like, that's another thing. There's such a who you know network in all these organizations that it gets passed down, like Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. That ain't never for the next 70 years. It's never going to be a good organization that's ran because of the way they think. It's all business, it's all money hungry. It's all like, give me the attention, because front offices, like I feel like see what Howie Roseman does, and they're like, yo, like he gets a lot of credit. I want some credit too, because realistically though, right before Howie Roseman, outside of Robert Kraft and Jerry Jones, because obviously they're the most famous GMs. What other owners and GMs you talk about?
I don't know any other.
Right? Like,
hey, what's it called? Isn't it AT&T Stadium?
It's AT&T Stadium, yeah.
They're so mad because everybody calls it Jerry World.
Yeah, I know.
Remember, they paid like 25. Was it 25 billion or something? 25.
Something crazy like that, bro.
Yeah. And everybody calls it Jerry World.
They should put Jerry World on the stadium, because no one calls it AT&T Stadium. No one.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, on the broadcast, they're like, Eagles heading to Jerry World. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'd be mad.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's all money hungry related. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all a money grab. And these owners, I think that some of these owners are just just like incompetent, so they don't know how to do their job. And but for the majority of them, I think they just literally want the attention on them, and like they want to be the center of attention because, okay, I get the credit for this if this happens, but dude, you suck. You just suck at your job.
Yeah,
It's
but they
not.
get no blame too, though.
I mean, the Giants GM they want his head on a stake. Like they can't stand that guy, bro. And Jamie can't stand that guy. So it's like I get it. I understand it. But yeah, I mean, definitely want to move on to the next topic because obviously I want to get into we have some stuff to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take this time to let you know, like, subscribe, man. If you haven't already, if you're in the chat, you're new to the chat, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this thing. We, like I said before the stream, we've been getting a lot of engagement like over the past couple of weeks. It's been awesome, and that's all thanks to you guys. And yeah,
Editing is going crazy.
that's all because of you, bro. I didn't know anything. I just get
that was dope. Your last video was dope.
Which one, the Shedeur one or the
Yeah, that one was dope.
Yeah,
yeah, you got to go on.
That's all you, bro. I know nothing about this till 26 hours ago. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. So thank you guys. If you guys are new to the chat, hit that subscribe button. Por favor, hit that like button. You guys have no idea. Have no idea how much the like button matters. It definitely pushes out this stream to the algorithm. Definitely helps out.
Yes, sir.
So the debate going around right now in the NBA world. Brendan sent me a reel yesterday, I think it was last night, and I definitely wanted to bring the conversation. As you guys see, for the thumbnail and the title, this is what we wanted to talk about. Is it in their career or is it right now?
No, in their career.
In their career, you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. Who
are you able to put up a poll?
In the description, I think I can. Yes, in the description.
Oh, okay.
And I can put up a poll like with a short. Like I can definitely do that. That's an option.
You can't do it live though.
Not live. No, I don't have the poll option right here on the media assets. But
okay, all right, bet.
Who has been more box office, LeBron James or Stephen Curry? Your answer, Brendan.
For me, box office. Prime for prime, I'm going Curry. He literally revolutionized the game. I mean, this is the reason we see small ball lineups. This is the reason we see hey, this might be the first time. First time you change the game. We got big shooting threes. We got everybody shooting threes. Your great grandma shooting threes. That's how much he changed the game. And he's also okay, good. Yeah, that's a good point. All right,
what do you have? Like, to me, box office means obviously how, like you said, the impact they've had on the game.
Yep.
That means something. Their global impact.
Yep.
Their global means something.
Yep.
This has nothing to do with who's the better player. That has nothing to do with this.
Yes. You can be more box office and not a better player. Like Kyrie is probably the most box office player.
Who is the bigger draw?
Yes.
Like, who do fans
gravitate to more?
Who do they relate to more, in a sense? It also matters.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So when I'm saying box, it has nothing to do with the better player. Like, so I'm not saying that Steph Curry is a better player than LeBron. I'm not. But what I am saying is, when I say box office, I'm, like you said, impact on the game. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go like more entertaining to watch. That's two for me. And then, so those are kind of my criteria for being box office. And I think it would be much easier if I had a fan that had never seen basketball before and I was like, hey, go watch this. I think they would enjoy watching Steph Curry more than LeBron. And it's not anything bad about LeBron. It's just his game is kind of clunky and bully bally. Like, if he was like, but Curry has so much skill and he's shooting a bunch of threes, and he's also just more relatable. Like, I can't relate to a 6'9" dude dunking on everybody and being strong and run, but I can relate to a guard dribbling down and shoot a three from deep and shimmy his shoulders. Like, And then here's another thing. Like, think about when you shoot a trash. I mean, a ball of trash into the thing. You don't say LeBron. You be like Curry or Kobe. You know what I mean?
Right.
Jordan. You don't be like LeBron. Like, no one does it. The only thing LeBron has that really is like is the tomahawk dunk that he does, the side tomahawk dunk that he does on the fast breaks, and then that. Yeah, that's it. But I mean, Curry has more razzle dazzle. I mean, that's really what it is. And then, like I said, the effect on the game. So Curry has changed the way we look at basketball. Like that, they are shooting more threes than they ever should, simply because the Warriors made it look good and work.
Okay, so I literally like that was my entire argument when we brought up the conversation, right? To each other. That was everything that I was gonna say until like 10 minutes before the stream started, and my brother-in-law like he convinced me otherwise. I bro, Braun got the
Oh, the
chase down
chase down
block.
blocks too.
Yeah,
I give you
yeah,
that too. Yes,
that's a good point. That's a good
chase
point.
down blocks too.
And Ellis brought up a good point, which is where I'm now leaning. I was full on no like Steph for sure. I'm leaning LeBron now
Okay,
because,
let's hear it.
because of the reason LeBron James, like Ellis said in the comments, he has been the most like polarizing basketball player in the NBA since he was 16 years old. Like he has had bust or like he needed to be this good for people to say he's lived up to the expectations. And to me, I think people gravitated to more watching LeBron James, especially early on in his career, because they're like, what the expectations were so high. Stephen Curry, when he came into the league, he had some rough years. Them injuries were like super, like them ankle injuries were like, yo, is this dude even gonna like remain in the NBA?
Yeah.
And LeBron James in his prime, 02, well, obviously rookie year 02, but when you say 07, 07 to 2018, in my opinion, we'll get to it at a later stream, is the best basketball player all around that I've seen in my life. He is.
Maybe in your life.
Like in my in my life, he's been Stephen Curry. Yes, I prefer to watch Steph when I was younger, but now I think when you look at basketball fans as a whole, I think people are actually upset that Steph changed the game to the way it is now. Because now it's literally 3-point or die. Like there is no it's layup or 3-pointers. No one takes mid-ranges anymore. Like
Okay,
Shea
I got
is
a
literally
rebuttal. I'm gonna rebuttal that when you go ahead, when you're finished.
LeBron is literally one of the best drivers of the basketball ever.
Yes, probably the
If
second
not
greatest
the
driver
best.
of basketball.
Okay, like what he's done for multiple organizations. Obviously, this is not as a player, but he has changed organizations from being lottery picks to being championships teams. So, like him being there, him alone being there, has brought these teams to being championship contenders. And then when they leave, they're in the lottery. Like LeBron James, to me, and when it looks as far as global goes, people love Steph because he is more he's to me he's more of a likable guy, I guess you could say. Like because
Yeah.
people are like, look at this smaller guy who isn't traditionally the bigger NBA player. He looks like a regular sized dude, and you know what I mean. He's the greatest shooter to ever live, and he did it being realistically an undersized player. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay, now can I ask you something? And
yeah,
here's okay. So here's some of my rebuttals. Are the other thing that makes LeBron not as box office is I ain't never seen nobody dismantle a mural that they made for him like they did LeBron in the Lakers. LeBron is like he's not as well liked as Steph Curry, which is going to make it hard for him to be box office. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you remember when he first got to LA? They dismantled that they did something to the mural that they made for him.
yeah, but
Yeah, like they're not doing that to Steph.
Well,
You know what I mean?
he's
Like
also been a warrior his entire career.
that goes to being
Do you think that's more box
that's
office because
another
he's
thing.
stayed with
Yeah, like
Team?
the loyalty. Like people like Steph. They like
So if
him.
Damian Lillard was he more box office than LeBron since he stayed with Portland his entire career for the most part?
It's not just the staying. It's also the success. It's also the um the unanimous MVPs, the greatest season. I mean, the greatest regular season record of all time. You know, all these stuff coming together. Like he's having crazy success. Like I do think Dame is more entertaining to watch than
In his
LeBron.
prime, not now, obviously. No.
Yes, yeah, not now, obviously. Now here's another thing I have for
I
you.
think Damian Lillard was more entertaining to watch than Bron in his prime.
Oh yeah, I mean you got to think the sidestep threes, the Dame
2018,
times,
2018 LeBron.
more entertaining. Yes, remember LeBron's 2018. Like, what do you remember him for? Like for in that year, like what was it?
Bro, his playoff run was one of the greatest playoff runs we've ever
Yeah,
seen.
okay, I get that. Well,
And like
okay, I don't know.
consistently, he should have won
They
the
played the
MVP.
Pacers.
He
They
should.
played the Pacers.
Brendan,
They played the Pacers took them 7.
Brendan,
What they play next? The Raptors?
Brendan, who did he went to the finals with me and you as his second best
No, he
player?
did not. Kevin
He
Love was
went
on
to,
that team. I hate when people do this because look, this is what happens. This is the LeBron effect that I don't like. You're gonna discredit
in
Kevin
2018. I'm
Love.
discrediting Kevin Love 100%.
Only it's because of what they did to him. They told him he wasn't allowed to play in the post because they can't. Then LeBron can't drive, and then now he's useless. If LeBron can't drive, he's useless.
But now he's playing with a useless Kevin Love, and they still got to the finals.
That no, but they're playing the Pacers with Victor Oladipo as their best player.
Bro,
Where's Victor Oladipo at?
where's Kevin Love and Matthew Dellavedova and where all these where's J.R. Smith? Where's all these guys at?
They retired. They were old. But I'm saying Victor Oladipo was like 32.
Bro, you not about to say
And he was their best player.
You
Their
not about
best player. Took him
Bro.
7. And they cheated to get him to win that game. And Kevin Love saved the Cavs. Because if you remember, LeBron went out with an injury. They were down like 12 or 15, and when he came back, it was tied.
LeBron had like 4 or 5 game winners in that playoff run alone.
That's great. That's great.
And he averaged 40 for the playoffs. And he almost averaged like a triple double for the playoffs.
Man, I don't know, but I mean, it was a great playoff run. I'm not saying it wasn't a great playoff run.
So you think Damian Lillard? I love Damian Lillard he's one of my favorite players to watch when he was in his prime, but not over prime LeBron, bro.
I'm not saying he's better than them. I'm just saying he's
more better watch.
All the other stuff is where it comes to.
I don't agree with that.
To me, I would rather watch him. I mean, and obviously Kyrie Irving is probably the greatest example.
Kyrie is my favorite player. So like,
and he's not even close to LeBron. Not even close.
But Kyrie,
that's what I'm saying. But Kyrie isn't even. Kyrie might not even be as good as Dame.
Huh?
Okay, I want you to really think about it. Is Kyrie Irving better than Damian Lillard?
Are you seriously asking?
Check the numbers. Is Kyrie Irving better than Damian Lillard?
Are you sitting here and telling
me? Where is Kyrie Irving on the top 75?
That was a joke that he didn't make the top 75. That was a joke. You know that was a joke. He's one of the most skilled players ever.
He is. I'm not disputing that.
So
but he wasn't giving out 30 a night.
Bro.
30 a night. And the head of the team.
LeBron?
All NBA first team. All NBA second team.
Did Damian Lillard ever play with LeBron? Damian Lillard was the only player in Portland.
What makes it more impressive.
No,
Kyrie Irving when Kyrie was by himself,
LeBron James.
When Kyrie was by himself in Cleveland,
you're as a basketball player, you're telling me Damian Lillard is better than Kyrie Irving?
No.
That's what I'm getting.
Kyrie is more skilled.
Yes.
Dame is the better basketball player.
I don't agree with that.
He's giving you 28 a night, and he's all second team. I don't think Kyrie Irving's finished. I don't think he has a second team all NBA.
He also. Do you think that? Are you saying this because he's dealt with injury? Or are you taking it just as strictly as what? Like Kyrie Irving.
Hold on. Let me look up Kyrie Irving. No, and here's the thing though. Kyrie Irving is more skilled, and he probably could do, but as far as like what they have done, Damian Lillard has done more.
2019 Kyrie. Ellis said 2019 got Kyrie got second team, I think.
Second team All NBA. Okay, so he has one second team All NBA.
Mm.
So he's got a bunch of third. He's got 2 third teams.
Ellis also said it all comes down to how much you appreciate the 3-ball, which obviously the 3-ball is one of the most valuable shots in the NBA because you score more points with it. But
Yeah.
I think it has ruined. Like I'm not saying Steph ruined the game. I'm saying what people think they can do now because of the 3-ball ruined the game. Like it's upsetting to me that guys are literally coming down the floor and taking 40 to 50 threes a night, and there is no flow back. It's all ISO basketball, driving kick. That's all it is. And that to me is I can't stand that type of basketball. That's why I love college. That's why I love college basketball. That's why I love college basketball. It's way better.
To my argument,
yeah,
Damian Lillard has finished second team All NBA 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a first team All NBA. He's finished top 10 in MVP 5 times, and 1 time he's finished top 5. He's 7 times All NBA. Period. So yeah, he's, as far as pure statistics, I'm not making the argument that that he's more skilled than Kyrie. I'm just saying he's got an opportunity to do more, and therefore, as a career, if you ask me what career do I want as an individual player, now take team accolades out of it, so I don't care about Kyrie's championship. As an individual career accolades, they will have more career accolades than LeBron. Than Kyrie Irving.
You think? And you would rather all right. So as far as skill goes, you're like I want Kyrie's skill.
Yeah, I would want Kyrie's skill.
Okay.
But that doesn't make Dame more box office though, because Kyrie's more box office.
Yes, Kyrie's for sure more. I was about to say.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say the opposite. I'm like, whoa.
No. Kyrie is I think Kyrie is probably the most box office player in the league. Maybe Luka can make a case, and Wemby. And Wemby's probably like really creeping up there, like fast.
Yeah.
Because like you say, hey, if you say, oh, Wemby's about to play today, I'm like, I kind of want to watch that. Or like you like, but like when you kind of like, and here's the thing also with LeBron is his game never evolved, so it's been kind of the same. And
he's averaging 27, 7 and 7 his career.
Yeah, but it's like
his career, bro. Like,
yeah, I get it, but so does Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant does the same thing too, but he's still. Me personally, you ask me, do you want to watch Kevin Durant or you want to watch? Let me watch Kevin. Because he plays the game like poetry. Like, there's no interruptions. It's just like catch, one dribble, pull up, catch, pull up, catch, boom, boom, sidestep, hang, dribble, pull. Like, if you ask me who I would want to watch play the game and learn, it would be Kevin Durant. For me. So, but like I said, though, and that has nothing to do, again, LeBron's still the better player. I'm not disputing that.
LeBron, Ellis said because he's been one of the greatest basketball players since high school, and Jamie said LeBron may be better at box office because people watch to see him win or lose because he's polarizing, like Floyd Mayweather. I prefer watching Steph myself.
Yeah,
so that to me, box office doesn't always have to mean positive as well. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Do people tune in to watch these guys, to watch him lose? Yes, 100% they tune in to watch LeBron lose.
100%. Sure. I agree. I got another rebuttal for it. Yeah, check this out. This year, LeBron is didn't he just play his first game today?
He's playing tonight. Yeah.
And guess what?
What?
The NBA had the most viewed since like 2012. It's been like the most viewed with him being out. So that right there shows me that it's not him being box office. People are tuning in to watch him lose, and then now that he hasn't been playing, it feels like LeBron is gone. Like, it feels like he retired. Like, I feel like the game has moved on. Like, I don't miss it. I love watching Austin Reeves, and
40 years old.
I get it. I'm just saying, I love watching Austin Reeves and Luka actually develop into players now, because they're not just sitting there waiting like this. I hope he gives it to me. I hope he gives it to me. Please.
Yeah. y'all gonna have
Open.
to y'all really gonna have to tune in and the debate we're gonna have, and
I'm open.
y'all really gonna have to tune in the debate we're gonna have about whether the LeBron versus Jordan debate. We're gonna set that up soon, uh, but dude, I think truly.
Has it not felt like LeBron's not been here?
I mean, he's been hurt, man. Like
And do you
it's just been
feel like you miss it?
I am not I don't like watching NBA basketball like that. I just don't.
No,
Like
I get it, but I'm saying,
so
do
like
you feel like
mm-hmm.
do you feel like you're like, dang, like I wish Bron
I
was
miss
here?
watching LeBron in his prime, bro. Yes, 100%. Yes,
I don't know,
them
bro.
heat
And
them
I
heat
think
days, bro. Them heat days, them late Cleveland days. Yes, I miss watching LeBron in his prime for sure. I'm like,
I'm not
bro,
saying he
like
wasn't a bad player. And I'm not saying he's not box office too, by the way. So that's
no,
also
I'm not
not the
no,
argument.
saying he's not box office is different. I'm saying like more. The argument is LeBron or Steph as far as box office goes.
Yeah, but like when we were talking about like watching Steph, um, uh, do the 73-9 every game in and game out, they were tearing people apart. Like we never felt like that with the Heat. It was always like watching and waiting for them to crumble. Like
Oh, that was
that
you.
was more. That was more of what it was. Like people loved watching, and I feel like if you made a poll, people would vote for Steph. Like they'd be like, "Yeah, I mean, I'd rather watch." Obviously, people recognize the greatness of LeBron, so I'm not saying that LeBron's not great. But when you're like, "I want to sit and watch a game," I ain't never seen a superstar walk the ball out of bounds. Like he let the ball roll up the court and watch it walk the ball out of bounds. Like I can't have that. I
Yeah,
can't.
but I mean,
Yes,
you're taking one instance though. Like
making 10 threes a game. Like, like it's just it. I don't know, bro.
Like to me, it felt like this year LeBron was in the G League with Bronny.
But like, I mean, I get it though. I'm not tripping, and I'm saying this is before he turned 40. Like this is before. Like I don't know. I don't feel the same fire that I felt when they're watching Steph. I was at Game 3 in 2017, and I'm like at Game 3, and I couldn't take my eyes off Kevin Durant the way he was playing. Like
Well,
it
he's
was.
one of your favorite players, if not your favorite player.
No, I get it, but I'm saying like I don't see like LeBron go like pow, like it's not like pow. It's just more like layup.
He's dominant though.
Yeah,
Like
but and then there's no finesse to it or nothing. Like see Shaq's the same way, but he had finesse to it. Like it was like boom, spin power. Yeah, you like that.
you think LeBron just too stiff with his game? Like his game
It's
is
just
too
yeah,
robotic.
it's not a fluid movement. It's not a pretty play style. He has horrible footwork. His jumper is mid at best. Like
You're gonna cause a major controversy, Brendan.
he's streaky. I mean, there's no controversy. I look at the numbers. Outside of 3 feet, LeBron shoots 36% from the field. So if you were like, I'm gonna shoot a jumper and I hope I'm LeBron, you're gonna miss that shot 6.5 times out of 10. That's sad. That's sad. If he wasn't
Let's say Bron fades were picture perfect in his prime.
no. No. He had like a few good seasons where he had a really good fade, but I mean most of the, like I said, I mean he's gonna regress back to the mean. He's 36%. Last year or a few years ago, I think it was like 2022 or 2023. He was dead last in mid range shots in the NBA. You had to shoot 250 shots to qualify for it. Dead last. That's that. It's horrible. League average is 41, just for point of reference. So he's shooting 36%. League average is 41.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, Dustin.
we gonna have this debate,
Man,
man.
that debate is gonna go crazy though.
That debate's gonna be lit. Yo, y'all please make sure y'all tune in for that one, bro. We're gonna set it up. Should be in the coming weeks, couple weeks. Definitely trying to set up that stream. We're gonna have a couple slots of people debating for about 10 minutes each their point. And then we're, Brendan's gonna pretty much Brent, you can already
I'm gonna
in a
tear y'all
way
apart. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all better come with the numbers.
in a
Bring them out.
way in a way, y'all can already tell where Brendan's leaning on that debate, so it's kind of easy to tell where he stands.
Hey,
But definitely
y'all
be in
better
the
come with it.
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
telling you.
Uh, So, yeah, I mean, that's definitely a good argument right there. I enjoy that question. That was definitely like a question I didn't think about because no one really thinks about that. Like,
Yeah.
who's more box office between a couple players, like Hall of Famers?
Yeah. Let me
Um,
ask you one more thing.
yep, go ahead.
Is this LeBron's or Steph's era? The 2010s.
The 2010s, they oof.
So here's I'm gonna give you my argument, and then I'm gonna let you form yours. Mine was it's I think overall impact. Overall impact. So when you're giving somebody an era, overall impact, championships, head to head, accolades. I'm gonna have to give it to Curry. I think it's Curry's era.
They both have 4 chips.
No, yes, they both have 4 chips, but both
And
have 3 in that era. I think.
no, from 2010 from 2010 to now, you mean? Or
No,
20
no, no. The era is the 2010s
so 2010 to 2020,
or 19 technically, but yeah,
2019.
yeah,
So both three in that time.
yes.
LeBron was robbed from a couple MVPs. We ain't gonna sit here and act like he wasn't.
I don't. I've done the. Don't worry about it. I'll get you. I'll get you right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Bro,
Don't worry about it.
the era
Hey, don't
the era
worry
is
about
Bron.
it. You
The
better
era
keep
is
moving.
the
Don't
era is
make me
bronze.
get in. Don't make me get into it.
We ain't gonna get into it right now, but I'm saying the era is bronze. The era is bronze.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why? Why do you say that?
What else besides the MVPs can you say that Curry was better?
I mean, he took 3 championships off of LeBron. That's something. I'm not saying it's everything, but then you talk about the impact. Steph Curry's
That's
changed.
no work.
They
Nope.
changed the way people look at the game.
Yes, he did that.
5 straight trips. 5 straight trips to the finals.
You are such a guy that I don't want to bring up this conversation again. But you're really a guy that the one specific player in the NFL, you give him so much flack because he has a great team around him. Steph Curry, bro, he hadn't won a Finals MVP until 2022.
We're not gonna act like that should have been true though. 15
What
should have
other
been his.
2015 should have been his?
Yes. He lost to a dude averaging 13, 3, and 3. Yeah.
Because his defense was so good it overtook Steph's offense.
But guess who's the problem then? Who was he guarding again?
He was guarding LeBron James. Yes.
So LeBron's out here making other people's legacies.
No, that's not how that works. That's
Oh,
not
so then
not how that works.
So then why? Wait. Wait. Hold on. Time out.
My
LeBron got
point,
stopped by Iguodala.
my point is
Is that what you're saying? Wait. Hold on. Is that what you're saying?
First off, Bron didn't get stopped by Iguodala.
Did
He didn't get stopped by Iguodala.
Are you
Iguodala
sure?
played great defense on LeBron, but it's not
Okay.
like LeBron didn't play well in that 2015 finals.
Are you sure?
Now, Stephen Curry did not win the stat. You want to go stats? He did not win a. I'm telling you, LeBron should have had more MVPs. You're telling me Steph Curry should have had a Finals MVP in 2015. So we can't do the hypothetical both ways. Then, if we look at the numbers the way they are, if you want to look at the numbers, Stephen Curry didn't win a Finals MVP until after he doesn't have a Finals MVP in the 2010s.
He does not.
He does not. LeBron
Yep.
James has Finals MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong that every Finals he's won, he's been the MVP?
Yes.
He's been the MVP in every Finals he's won. So in
Yes.
the 3 that he won, he has 3 Finals MVPs to Steph's 0 Finals MVPs.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying Steph took the MVPs away from Bron. Steph,
no, it took took championships away.
Stephen Curry was a part of a great team. LeBron did not have.
He was a part. He was not a part. He was. He is the reason that team works like that.
And LeBron is the reason the Cavaliers were in the finals for.
The reason the Cavaliers were in the finals was what is the real reason the Cavs were in the finals?
Are you gonna sit here and tell me that the Eastern Conference?
They wouldn't even have been there. They wouldn't even have beat the Rockets.
You telling me if Houston beats Golden State that they beat Cavaliers in that year?
Okay, you tell me why they wouldn't.
And what part of Houston, the way they played basketball, would have beat
Okay.
the Cleveland Cavaliers? And
Okay,
LeBron
let me ask you this: how many games did James Harden win against the Warriors?
6.
How many did LeBron win? 17, 18.
Again, we are talking about
One.
Matthew Dellavedova was his second best player.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. He's not even beating the Rockets. Then you're not beating them. The Rockets can beat the team. If Chris Paul doesn't go down, the Rockets beat the Warriors at least once. I don't know about twice, but once. Is that not fair or no? Is that unfair?
Okay.
Okay, so if they can beat them 3 times,
Mhm.
you can't beat them 1 time. They're the same team as them, just like they have less star players, but they do the same style of offense.
No, no, that's false. The Rockets' offense was strictly ISO offense. And
No,
ISO.
it was the 7 seconds or less. It was a bunch of threes. That's what they were doing. They were hoisting up threes.
And
That's why they were beating the Warriors, because they were the only one that could shoot with them. But I'm saying you don't even make it out of the West. You don't beat Kawhi in them. You're not beating the Spurs. Listen, the Warriors almost lost to the Spurs. If you remember that,
bro,
they almost didn't get. You're not beating OKC. They're not.
You telling me, bro?
You're not beating OKC in 2015. You're not beating them. That Cavs team is going and beating OKC. I'm sorry, 2016.
2016.
The same team that had the Warriors down 3-1. You're beating them?
Run that back. You talking about when Bron came down 3-1 to the Warriors?
Came back from down 1. They're not beating them.
They're not beating OKC.
No, OKC.
Who blew a 3-1 lead?
That's what I'm trying to say. They had the 3-1 lead. They weren't down. They had it. The circumstances of 2016's finals was the most beneficial thing I've ever seen from an NBA standpoint ever.
They both were down 3-1 to the Warriors, both at one point. Who came back and won the
No. OKC was up 3-1. Yes.
They folded the 3-1 lead.
Yes.
Came back from being down 3-1.
But like I said, the circumstances changed. They lost Bogut. They lost Draymond Green for a game. They lost they had some injuries come. Steph got hurt in the finals. So it was like it was a perfect scenario for him to come back. I'm not saying it wasn't a great thing that he did, by the way. He's a beast. He came back. That's awesome.
2015.
But 2015. Yeah, they lost Kyrie. They lost Love.
Kyrie came up in game 1, and they still took that Warriors team 6 games.
Yeah, but but LeBron. Well, so and they were up 2-1. So are you gonna say LeBron folded then? Is that what you're gonna say?
They lost. Don't do this.
They were up 2-1. They folded, right? Or no?
They lost their 2 best players outside of LeBron James.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Still took the Golden State Warriors 6 games.
Yes.
And
they were up 2-1. So did LeBron fold or not?
With Ellis made a great point. With only Kyrie, they win the series. And they win back-to-back championships.
That would be interesting. I would have loved to have seen that.
You're saying hypothetical, though. You're saying hypothetical that
I just say I would have loved to have seen it, but I'm saying the OKC team, they would have beat them.
But you're speaking hypothetical.
The Cavs would have lost to the OKC team. They would not have won.
Cavs would have lost to Houston. Cavs would have lost to the Spurs. So Cavs would have been.
They would have never seen the finals. No. Because let's say they're on the West. They'll just run into the Warriors in round 2 versus the finals. They would never see them. They would never see the finals. But they're not beating that Warriors team. They can't go on that Cavs team could not go on a run to beat OKC, Rockets, and Warriors in a single playoff run. They're not doing that. You know how I know? Guess how many 350-win teams that LeBron has beaten the postseason? Guess how many times he's done that?
I don't have the number top of my head.
You know the number. It's right on the top of your head. How many numbers are on the top of your head?
How many numbers are on the top of my head?
Yeah, how many of them are there?
0.
Yeah, that's how many times he's done that. That's how many times he's beaten 350-win teams in a playoff series.
Bro, let's not sit here and act like LeBron James wasn't dragging me and you to the finals every single year.
I hate when people say that. I cannot wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm not saying they're stars. I'm just saying they were good for what LeBron needed. They were good enough to win 60 games. You don't win 60 games with a team that's horrible. You're not going to do that.
Ellis said, if you have Timothy Mozgov and Tristan Thompson playing 35 minutes a game in the finals, you got a problem.
Why do we have Tristan Thompson? Why do we have him? No one asks these questions. Why did we have him?
Go ahead. Say
LeBron said he would not sign unless we signed Tristan Thompson. And we had to sign him to a $100 million contract. He did this to himself. He said he wouldn't play. He wouldn't sign the 2-year contract if we didn't sign J.R. Smith and Amon Shumpert. You asked for these people. These are the people you asked for. And then he leaves, and we're stuck with their contracts for 2 more years.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people become poverty franchise. It's not because he left. We can't replace him because we're paying Tristan Thompson $70 million, or we got $71 million on. We got to pay. Look, think about this. How do we get Kevin Love?
How did Cleveland get Kevin Love?
Yes.
Was it because of LeBron again, are you saying?
We had to get rid of Andrew Wiggins, right? He asked for us to trade Andrew Wiggins to get Kevin Love. Now, am I saying that Kevin Love was better than Andrew Wiggins? Yes, he was at the time. But let's say LeBron and Andrew Wiggins play together. And LeBron and Andrew Wiggins, LeBron motivates Andrew Wiggins and his leadership, and he's teaching him about the game. And let's say Andrew Wiggins becomes a superstar. Then LeBron leaves, and we still have a superstar.
Okay, so you're saying it's LeBron's fault Andrew Wiggins didn't develop?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying we don't even get the chance to do these things because we got to pay these other guys. We got to give Kevin Love a $200 million contract to get 16 and 10, right? When we could be working with a rookie deal on somebody and sign somebody in free agency, that's good. You know what I mean? Like, we have to make these like LeBron, like literally
all the issues that happen with Cleveland as far as
it's not all the issues. He's not the problem. He is not the only problem.
No, a lot of it was because he asked for those guys. That's what
it's saying. I don't even want to say a lot of it. I don't want to blame him because they made the moves. It's at the end of the day, it's their business.
Mm-hmm.
So it is up to them to make the right decisions. Jerry Krause told Michael Jordan no a lot more than we remember, or a lot more than you would think. And that's why I did the research. I looked this stuff up. Michael Jordan wanted some random dude from North Carolina, because he played for North Carolina. Yeah. It had nothing to do with his skill set. He was like, I want him because he played for the Tar Heels. Jerry Krause was like, that guy stinks, and that guy went on to be out of the league in 3 years. So, like, I'm not. Michael Jordan is probably the worst GM I've ever seen. Yeah, he's horrible. He's horrible. so I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like these stars, they don't really know what it takes to build a team. They just kind of, it's the now and that's it.
Ellis says, I mean, there was a game in the 2015 finals where Delhi had like 40 minutes and had 5 points and 1 assist.
Hey, I'm not saying that he should have won the series. I'm really not. Like, that's not where I'm going. What I'm saying is the Cavs don't make it out of the West. And how do I know this? Because we've never seen LeBron beat 350-win teams in a playoff run. We've never seen that. Right? All the playoff runs. He went to 10 straight finals. He's never faced 350-win teams. He's only faced 2 in the East. He only faced two All-NBA first-team players. Dwight Howard in 2009 and Derrick Rose in 2011. Those are the only 2 first-team All-NBA players he's faced in his runs to the finals. Like, think about that. Now let's just move him to the West. So now, 2011, he's got to play Kobe and them. He's got to play Dirk and them. He's got to play the Spurs. And you know what the Spurs do to them. So we don't even want to talk about that. Then
he also beat the Spurs.
Yeah, once.
And
he lost them 3 times.
Okay. Oh, I mean, 2007 with Delonte West.
No, see, here we
Brendan,
I can't wait.
Happen.
I can't wait.
He got swept with me and you on his team.
He also played like me and you. Like, we probably played just as good as him. Dude had 22 points on 35% shooting. Dude. He wasn't even the regular season version of himself. And again, he was young. I'm not tripping. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm not tripping. I'm not saying that he's trash. I'm saying they lost 3 games by 1 score or less. And he was shooting 35% on the floor. Imagine if he just played decent. If LeBron plays okay, they might win 2 games. I'm not saying that they don't lose the series. The Spurs came in as the favorite. They should have won. They were the better team. No question about it. But we're not going to pretend like at the time in 2007 That Cavs team is a very good team. Do you know
Who
their
else?
record?
Who else besides LeBron James on that team, that 2017? Who else is shooting the basketball? Like,
He was surrounded by very good 3-point shooters. They were the third. Do you know what they were ranked in 3-point shooting that year, percentage wise?
go ahead, Brandon.
They were third. Do you know what they were in defensive efficiency?
Go ahead, man.
Second. So this is a very good 3-point shooting and defensive team. Do you know who didn't show up? Everybody else pretty much played regular. They did all the things they did. They're 10, 12 points a game. You know who didn't play well? LeBron James. And before everybody says, "Oh, they were quadrupling the team. They were five people guarding him." That's not true. I challenge you guys to go back, watch the game. Look how many wide open jump shots LeBron shot. Just clanked them. Couldn't make free throws. He couldn't make mid-range shots. He couldn't make any threes. They took the basket away from him, and he turned into me and you.
He also had me and you on his team.
Hey, those guys. And you know what's funny? Y'all say that. And Boobie, y'all don't bring up that in Game 7, Boobie Gibson and the Pistons. Boobie against the Pistons, the series before. Boobie Gibson had 31 points to close that series out. No one brings that up. They only bring up Game 6 when LeBron had the 29 points in a row. They don't bring up that he basically didn't show up in Game 7. If Boobie Gibson didn't play so well, they wouldn't even have been there. And the Pistons were playing without Ben Wallace, which is their best interior defender. Best defender. One of the best defenders of all time. And they didn't even have him. And they were a defensive team. They didn't have really a great offense. They were a defensive team. So they lost their best defensive player. He didn't play. They played the 41-41 Wizards. That was their first round. The second round, they played the 41-41 New Jersey Nets. That's their second round. In the third round, they finally faced somebody who was decent. Took them 7. Boobie Gibson closed out the series. I'm not saying Boobie Gibson's a superstar. That's not what I'm saying.
Was Paul George All NBA when they played each other?
He was 13.
13.
I said first team. I was specific about first team.
All NBA.
Yes, I think Paul George was third team. There was DeMar DeRozan had second team twice. Kyle Lowry. No, I don't know if Kyle Lowry was in. I have the picture on my phone. Actually, I'll tell you exactly who it is. It's on my phone. So in 2006, second team Ben Wallace, second team Chauncey Billups, second team Ben Wallace, third team Gilbert Arenas. 2007 was third team was Chauncey Billups. Isaiah Thomas in.
Was it 2018?
No, he did not. No, Isaiah Thomas was not all NBA. Victor Oladipo was third team, and DeMar DeRozan was second team in 2018. DeMar DeRozan in 2017 was third team. Kyle Lowry in 2016 was third team. These are the only ones, by the way. Those are the only All-NBA players. 2015, it was Pau Gasol, second team All-NBA. 2014, Al Jefferson and Paul George were third team. 2013, third team, all Paul George. 2012, third team Rondo, third team Chandler, and third team Melo. And 2010 there was none. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like it's hilarious. Like dude. I mean, again, dude's a great player, but he took care of most of the series that he should have. He does have a few favorites losses. So look, and again, I challenge you guys. If I'm wrong, you tell me. But when I'm looking at the guy and the resume, the people he's beat, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Because as soon as they ran into a team that was better than them, now all of a sudden he can't win no more. You know what I mean? Like, for example, have you ever went into a series? There's been how many times have you went into a series and it was like LeBron is going to lose this series? How many times has that happened to you?
How many? Every series against the Warriors.
So 2015 too, you thought they were gonna lose?
I thought Cleveland. Going into that series, I thought it was like a push for me. And then as soon as they lost game, Kyrie and Kevin Love, I was like, yeah, they're losing. Obviously,
it's over. Okay, yeah, they lost Kevin Love before the series happened. But
2016, obviously, considering they had the best
regular season record, you thought that the Warriors would win. Perfect. And okay, cool. 17.
Once they get KD, they're not winning that.
Yeah, no chance. Okay. 18.
2018, no. Obviously.
Okay, you thought no chance. 07, you thought no chance, right?
07, no chance.
Yeah, 2011.
2011 against Dallas, I thought they would win. Yes.
So he failed you. 2012.
I also thought they would win.
Okay, and they did. They beat the Thunder. 13.
2013, I thought they would.
That's the Spurs.
Was that the Kawhi one? Or 2014?
Yes. No. Kawhi's not there yet. 14 is Kawhi. What's this?
So 2013, I thought the Heat would win that.
Okay, 2014.
I thought the Spurs would win that.
Okay. All right. So you had them right there. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And then, okay, 15, 16, 17, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. All right. Yes, that's pretty much all of them. So
the bubble, I don't. That's whatever.
Yeah. They shouldn't even have played that. That's funny. That's another funny thing, though. Did you notice that?
What?
2 of 4 of LeBron's finals championships are in shortened seasons. Did you notice that? 2012, they had the lockout.
How long was the lockout? How many games did they play?
They lost. I think it was only like 60-game season.
Toledo's 20 games, but the bubble to me was the one I'm like, all right, brother, because they had like 3 months that they didn't play.
Yeah, they took off 2 months and then played 8 games and then played the finals. And then you had people going out left and right with like COVID protocol stuff, and that was dope. They shouldn't even have played that. And you know who was advocating for them to play it though?
Bron.
Yeah, and you know who they played in the finals? That's another thing. Look at that.
The Heat.
Yeah, the 8th seed Heat.
Jimmy Butler.
It's hilarious. It's honestly like
Jimmy Butler.
The scenarios he's been in, it's been awesome.
You're saying favorable for him.
Favorable, yeah. And he still finds a way to lose too. That's the funny thing. You find a way to lose, and then it's always something. At the end of the game, it's always something. One year his hand was broke.
That pissed me off.
One year his hand was broke.
Everybody did have the same opportunity in the bubble. Everybody had the same chance to win that in the bubble. But the one in 2018 pissed me off because, like, all right, we knew you weren't going to win that, and you break your hand after J.R. Smith does one of the dumbest moves ever.
Yeah,
and then like you wait until you get
after the whole series. Yeah, it was a whole series.
So I was just like, all right, you know what I mean? I was like a little annoyed by that. Hey. And I'm not saying I'm the biggest LeBron guy. I'm really not.
Yeah,
but I have to appreciate the greatness he's brought to the NBA.
No, he has. And then here's another funny quote, bro. Bro, Jokic broke my boy. He said, at the end of the day, it's just basketball. I was dying laughing. I'm like, brother, this is the guy y'all want to be the greatest. Y'all want me to call it. He said it's just basketball. He don't even care. It's just basketball. That's it. Yeah, That's it, LeBron. It costs $2,000 to sit courtside. You talk about it's just basketball.
I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm not disagreeing with that.
This is who you want me to call the GOAT. You want me to call him the GOAT. He said it's just basketball. Not, you know what, I'm going to get better. I'm not going to lose to that big. Again, I'm not doing this. I'm going to win. I'm going to beat him. It's, at the end of the day, it's just basketball. Like, I mean, what do you want me to do? It's just basketball. Like, come on, bro. It's just basketball.
Bro, you're gonna be such a hated dude on here.
Bro, that was the funniest quote I ever heard though. He said it's just basketball.
Yo,
Jokic would rather be riding horses than he's
bro, what made me die laughing, bro. The interview that I will always I just always go back is after that game 1 game in 2018. When he's like, because I couldn't take him serious because he was in a suit with like short pants, and then he's sitting on the thing, and he goes, "What do you mean? What was his state of mind?" It's like, and the guy asked him like 7 different times. It was like, "Did you know if he knew the score?" He was like, "Nah, I already told him." You know, when he asked me, he's like, "I don't know what his state of mind was. I just don't know." And then he didn't want to answer. And the guy was like, at the end, it was like, "Did you know if he knew the score?" And he just gets up, just walks off, and then all you see is his legs, like with shorts cut, bro. I was dying laughing. I'm like, all right, Brian, I can't take you serious with this right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because then you just walk out with a briefcase, and then
he's so mad, bro. But then he don't care.
He do care, bro.
He don't care at all, bro.
It's just basketball.
Hey,
So
it's just basketball. At the end of the day, bro. It's just basketball. Bro, that had me weak, bro. I was crying, bro.
But hey, man, I appreciate you guys. We can wrap it up there. I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Definitely going to be on stream again this week, hopefully. Trying to stream. I don't know. We'll talk off air, but definitely trying to stream if you can Sundays Eagles Cowboys game. If not, we can definitely talk about that. We're definitely gonna have another
Yeah.
stream most likely later on in the week. Clips will be
Yeah.
coming from the stream on the thing, and shorts will be coming out. Yo, if y'all see them, just hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Comment something you guys think, and let us know what topics you want us to cover.
Yeah.
We obviously talk about off air what topics we're going to talk about before we get on the show.
Yeah.
But if you know before, like anything you guys want us to cover, anything. It does not matter what sport, doesn't matter anything. We'll definitely do our research on it before you
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah. And we can do breakdowns. Like if you want us to go through like, somebody asked about Kyle Stowers. Like we could have a whole segment about what we think Kyle Stowers could be, what he can do. Like that's baseball. But if you have like a basketball player like Reed Shepard, he's been a beast.
Yeah.
Love Reed Shepard. If you want us to talk about or go through a breakdown and be like, okay, this is what I see from his game and this is how you can fit the Rockets. Because the Rockets lost Fred VanVleet and I don't think they miss him.
Yeah.
Reed Shepard's been a beast.
Yeah.
So and I like Reed Shepard. I liked him the whole time. So or if you want us to be like, okay, what do you think the ceiling is for the Spurs this season? We'll do some research. We'll figure it out. So y'all gotta tell us what y'all want, and we'll make it happen.
Don't listen to Jamie, man.
Oh man! Hey,
we just had a conversation today. I sit at my desk right next to Jamie all day long, and we just constant back and forth.
Hey Jamie, look, Jamie Westbrook.
Who's that?
I don't know.
That's Jamie.
Yeah, it's Jamie.
But yeah, man, definitely appreciate it, man. Just let us know in the comments what you guys want us to talk about. Hit that
Also,
subscribe. You guys are new. Yeah, go ahead.
Also, if y'all have a team or something, y'all want us to react to some of their games or something, we could do that too. Yep. Like we could do some cool things, man. Y'all got to tell us what y'all want to see because we'll do it.
Well, whatever we're open. I'm a diehard Eagles fan, but like I said before the stream, we cover all sports. Like I'm not gonna sit here and just harp on Philly everything all day long and whatever, because I feel like you guys deserve for us to break down everything, and we want to. So it's like even if it's the team that neither of us are fans of, we're gonna talk about. If you want us to do basketball games, if you want us to stream basketball games, we'll stream basketball games. I don't care.
Yeah,
Like whatever you guys want us to do, let us know in the comments. Obviously, and we'll do it. This is for the viewers. This is for you guys. We have fun doing it. We enjoy doing it. So appreciate again you guys coming on.
Make some shirts too.
Yeah, some Beyond the Scoreboard merch.
Yeah, yeah. Some shirts, some shorts.
With definitely over time.
Sponsored by Nike.
Sponsored by Nike.
You saw the deal they just gave Steph?
No.
Box office.
Oh my gosh. All right. Okay.
I think he signed with Jordan. It's over. We got to get some Curry ones.
Curry ones is fire. I might cop a pair. Yeah. But Brandon, where can they find you, bro?
Hey, beyond B3 Swing Training. Yeah. You can find me here. B3 Swing Training. I do breakdowns of swings, videos, all sorts of stuff like that. It's pretty cool. That's on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. So if you guys want to take a look at that, honestly, that would be cool. We could do live, our viewers send in some of their swings.
Ooh, that'd be dope.
And we talk about that live. That'd be lit. So we could do some cool stuff, bro. Y'all got to tell us what y'all want. We could put a 5-minute segment in. We'll break down the swing, take a look at it.
Be like, you guys suck.
We'll say that, though. Hey, don't.
Yeah, no.
If you're not ready to get your feelings hurt, don't.
Yeah, don't.
That's how me and Caleb met.
Yeah.
Hey, I was on that. I was on it.
Yeah.
So
me and Brendan started off arguing with each other at batting practice.
Well, no. Before that, I came in. I was like, "You, Caleb?" And you're like,
Yeah, but I was like 3 at the time though.
And I was like, "Hey, you batting 310? That's not bad. You be leading off or what?" Yeah, I remember that. We was in Colorado Springs.
Oh yeah. We were in Colorado Springs, and Brendan goes, shows up to the room just randomly. I'm like, who is this guy? And just he was like, "You Caleb?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Hitting 310." He was like, "That's pretty good." He was like, "Where are you hitting the lineup?" I was like, "Leading off." He was like, "So I'm hitting behind you." All right, got it. So then he just walked away. And then at the game, Brendan goes like, I think I had like got one hit or something that game. Brendan goes, bases loaded.
Yeah.
I still haven't spoken to this, like rarely has spoken to this guy. All I know is that I see him in the dugout, literally like not stretch, go out there and long toss, come back in the dugout, puts his cleats on seconds before the game, seconds before first pitch, and then we go out there. He goes, bases loaded. He comes.
So
He
I
comes
walked my first at bat in professional ball.
yeah, I think it was second at bat, right? He
So
he
yeah,
he
we
go.
were down 13.
We were down like 13 skunk, and then he goes like, "Yo, can somebody record this for me?" We're like, "What?" Because none of us recorded each other. Like we don't record. Like you're the reason I started recording my bats to begin with. And
Yeah.
he was like, "Yo," and everybody's like trying to look for his phone, but he's like, "Whatever, watch this." He goes up there.
Hey, just
First
like
pitch.
that though, just like he just said it,
Yeah,
I was like, bro, watch this. Like,
yeah. Literally, he's like, "All right, watch this," and I'm like, "What's this guy about to do?" First pitch, and we're playing in a major league size field, by the way. And yes,
yes,
it's Colorado, which the elevation is high. It did not matter. This ball went over the light tower in left center field.
bro, that was probably the best ball I ever hit. And I flipped the bat. It got stuck in my hand. I almost hit Caleb. I almost hit whoever was on deck with the flip. I'm gonna insert a clip. I'm gonna send you the clip.
Yes, send the clip and send the clip. I'm definitely gonna clip this with a short of the video for sure. That
Hey,
ball went over the light tower, and I'm just looking at him like, what did this guy just do?
bro, that was crazy.
And then he comes around, and I'm just like, all right, that's dope. And then like after like a couple, I think it was like the following series, we're in Garden City, Kansas. And I was the type of guy that like I would take my pregame stuff serious, batting practice. I'm always like I'm in the cage doing my thing, taking my pregame ground balls and getting reads off the bat. You know what I mean? And pregame, once I get my fungo work, for those that don't know what fungo work is basically when a coach or
Hit your ground balls.
it's getting you ground balls during batting practice. I'm getting all that work and whatever. Brendan didn't see this yet. Like he was like still busy doing his routine or whatever, doing his thing. So he didn't see it, me doing my pregame work. He saw me after a while before batting practice ends. I'm doing some trick plays at shortstop. Like I'm going through the legs, I'm throwing the ball on the run, like just have loosening up. We're about to play a professional baseball game. I'm having fun. Brendan goes right. First thing he said to me all day, by the way. I go through the legs and I throw it first. He was like, "You're never gonna do that in a game. Why are you doing it right now?" And I look at him, I was like, is he talking to me? So I just paid him no mind in the beginning. And then he was like, "Yo, why you if you're not gonna do it in the game, stop doing that right now." I was like, "Bro, you've never seen me do this. Like you just got here." So me and Brendan just arguing like off the field at practice. And then he comes out to me here. He was like, "My bad. I just didn't know." He was like, I just don't like that. And I was like, "Yeah, I get it. I get it, bro. It's just like you're new here." Like, so I was just like the kind of like you're new here guy. So then after that, never a time with me. We argued one other time after that, but like I was like,
Hey, he was a beast though. He was making crazy plays in seconds. So I was like, hey, you know what? Do what you gotta do. Hey, best believe though, if he had 3 errors, I would have elbowed him in his jaw.
Yeah. But I knew going into that game, I'm like, I definitely can't make an error now because like I definitely can't, which I didn't. I think I had like only 3 errors that year, if I'm not mistaken.
You're a beast. You're a beast.
And sure. I didn't hit like Brendan. Brendan was the hitter between us two. I definitely played defense, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you can play B.
But hitting wise, Brendan was the guy. You know what I mean.
He's literally Tommy Edman, bro. Like literally. That's a good comp for you.
Tommy Edman. I never had that comp before.
Well, besides the center field, but in the infield, like making plays, making throws, doing everything smart, and then occasional, just monster shot.
Yo, bro.
It's a random monster shot. And you were a switch hitter at the time.
At the time, yeah. I stopped my third year. I stopped.
So 23?
23. 23 I stopped. Yeah, but yeah, that's fun, man. That's fun. I wish I still had baseball clips saved. It's just I don't want to reminisce on those times. You know what I mean?
You delete all of them for real?
I deleted everything, bro. I deleted everything.
That's cap. No way.
On everything. I deleted everything, bro. I just didn't. I don't want to I didn't want to because I miss it so much. You know what I mean? So it's like if I go back, I'm gonna go back.
Still play. Just play like men's league or something.
Yeah, but I know if I play men's league and I'm like raking, I'm like I can go back.
No,
I
just
just can't, bro.
honestly, bro, just do that, bro. I'm telling you, you'll love it.
I'm definitely gonna do it next year, but like because people ask me like, "Yo, come play on my men's league team." Like, come play on my men's.
Yeah, bro, come on, because then we can play tournaments together. I'm in a I did a tournament every.
Yeah, after we played together. We went to a tournament together down in Florida, which was pretty fun. I
No, that
stomped
was
that
dope.
tournament, but whatever, it was whatever. But hey, man, thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button, man. And
I think
again,
we all
catch us
stunk
on the
though.
stream. What happened?
I think we all stunk because
Yo, that tournament, we were so bad, bro.
I think we were like, no, we were 2-2.
Yeah,
Because
but
remember they didn't tell us where the last game was, and it was all the way in Cocoa Beach,
yeah,
and it was like at 8 a.m. and no one
8 a.m.
said,
hour and a half drive.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
no
like
one said it was there. So we came to the same field that we had been playing at.
yeah,
And that, was so, oh my God. Do you remember we used to play pickup basketball at the park right above the field?
yeah, bro.
But we were crazy, bro.
Bro, we were literally like about to play a game or like right after a
No,
game.
we had played a game, so it was 12 and we had a 12-7.
Yeah. So we're like in between games going to go play basketball on the courts in like slides. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just
Hey, full baseball uniform and everything.
just cooking these boys.
Yeah, and hey, I don't think me and Caleb have traveled anywhere and lost. We beat people in California. We beat people in Florida.
2-on-2, me and Brendan. We ran through our entire team, like maybe.
Hey, they were throwing the house at us. I mean, everybody.
It was like, yo, Joe, come down here, and it was
Yeah.
like,
hey, they had 2-6-5 people trying to play us.
Bro, they brought the one pitcher we had. He was
like, Joey Lara.
Yeah, Joey Lara. It's like 6'6", bro. Fried him. Like,
yes, bro. It was crazy.
He actually hooped, and this is
he was good.
Backyard of an Airbnb that's like not that much space. Cooking these boys, bro.
I mean, we lost like 2 games total.
Corbin's like, yo, y'all come out here. Bro, it was pissed, bro.
Hey, it was so bad. Like there was like 15 people in the house. The whole house was outside, making teams for the next game. We had lost. We had won like 8 or 9 straight, and then we finally lost to Jordan and Demetrio. Actually,
yeah, by like 1.
And and it was like our 10th game in a row. We had beat them 4 times before that.
And then we came back and won another like 6 times.
Yeah, we won like another 5, and then the cops. I mean, then the neighbors was like, hey, shut it down.
It was like, yo, y'all doing too much to them. Y'all just like take it out.
But that shit was dope.
Yeah, that was funny.
But all right, boys.
Peace, man. See you guys.
Hey, we'll hit y'all up. We'll be around, bro. Let us know what y'all want to see, man. Anything y'all want to see. Comment under our TikToks. Comment under this. Comment under our videos on YouTube. Y'all can check those out. We're putting out the segments out. So, like, y'all want to see anything, bro, let us know.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir. Peace.